Nerdwork, ahoy! It's your boy, Gerardo. Wait, if I'm your boy, does that mean you're my dad? I have so many questions. We'll come back to that later. It's Friday, March 20th, aka Fill Up Fish Friday. Possibly payday for those of you that have a job. What are you gonna spend your money on? Paying off Bloodborne comes out next week. Purchasing some new shiny Pokemon cards. The possibilities are endless up until you run out of money, of course. This week's podcast is a little bit more structured. It's like a sandwich, just like a sandwich. It has a beginning, a middle, and of course, a crunchy, crispy end. Jumping right into this week's game news, God of War news. Sony and Santa Monica Studios are celebrating 10 years God of War series with the announcement of God of War 3 Remastered coming to the PS4 this July. It's running at 1080p at 60 frames a second. The original game's frame rate varied from 30 to 60, but this one's locked at 60, so it'll always be silky buttery smooth. This is good for the PlayStation newcomers, for those that are transitioning from the Xbox to the PS4. See, these are the kind of definitive remakes I'm cool with. It's not just like, something that just came out last year is getting remade. This is something that, if you missed out on from the last gen, kind of what The Last of Us and now with God of War, it'll give people a cool introduction, and of course get you pumped up for the eventual God of War 4 or whatever they'll call it. At the Video Game Awards last year, Sony Santa Monica confirmed that they are working on the next entry into the God of War series. Maybe hopefully during E3 we'll hear more about it. Metal Gear Solid 5, something's going on with Konami and Kojima, but so in all the Metal Gear Solid 5's promotional material, the tagline, a Hideo Kojima game, has been removed from all products. It's crazy. GameSpot's reporting that Kojima will leave Konami following the release of Metal Gear Solid 5. The publication cites an inside source who said that communications, such as corporate internet and emails between senior staff at Kojima Productions and publisher Konami, have been restricted. So it sounds like, from reading, Kojima is still on. He's still gonna help finish with Phantom Pain. But after that, who knows? Maybe he'll spin off and start his own studio. He always said that each Metal Gear was his last Metal Gear. This time it looks like he really means it. Or what if his studio got picked up by Sony or Microsoft and is becoming a first-party developer? It's cool. In the one hand, because kind of like with Platinum Games and with Bayonetta 2, Nintendo funded that. Without that, it wouldn't have happened. On the other hand, it does restrict people that don't own that console to not be able to check out the game. But who knows? We'll hear more about it later on. Star Wars Battlefront, all aboard the hype train. We'll be getting your first look at Star Wars Battlefront at next month's Star Wars Celebration in Anaheim. It's going on April 16th. If you haven't heard about this, if Salacious B. Crumb has been hogging up your internet writing Star Wars Seinfeld fanfiction, Battlefront's being developed by DICE, the good people that brought us the Battlefield series. Last month at the Game Developers Conference, aka GDC, secret footage was shown behind closed doors and received a standing ovation. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for that season pass that's going to allow me to stomp out other players as Max Rebo, yielding that crazy xylophone drum set looking thing. Some Mortal Kombat X news. X10. Holy crap, I just got that. More characters have been announced as coming to the game. The Predator has been revealed as a fighter as part of the Combat Pack, which includes the also recently revealed Jason Voorhees. Jason Voorhees was recently confirmed as joining the MK roster in a reveal trailer. It's not the first time NetherRealm Studios has included a character from the horror movie genre. Freddy Krueger was of course in MK9 as a downloadable character, which could suggest that Jason may be following in his footsteps. What other horror movie characters would you want to see? I suggest the Leprechaun from Leprechaun the Hood, or the Tire from Rubber. If you haven't seen this, okay, wait till this is over, but get on Netflix, look up Rubber. Basically a movie about a killer tire. Yeah. Also confirmed, PS3 Fight 6 will work on the PS4. No word on any of Xbox peripherals being also compatible. Final Fantasy 11, that's still a thing. PS2 and 360 versions of the game are coming to an end in March 2016, but will continue on the PC. 13 years has been out since 2002. Doesn't feel like that long ago. These are the movies that came out in 2002. Harry Potter, Chamber of Secrets, Spider-Man, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, and of course, Scooby-Doo. Final Fantasy XI's final main scenario is called Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, and the first chapter that will be added to the game in May 2015. Square Enix confirmed we would like to express our heartfelt gratitude for those who have enjoyed Final Fantasy XI on these platforms, and for those who have assisted us in bringing Vana'diel to you. Square Enix is working to develop our next on Korea to make the mobile version of the game of Final Fantasy XI. It's coming to Japan, Korea, North America, and parts of Europe. and you expect it's going to be way different. All right, so this story I kind of wanted to save it to the end because it's pretty crazy. Nintendo finally commits to making mobile games with new partner DNA. New Nintendo IP will be developed for smart devices and specially optimized for this platform. This means we won't be seeing ports of existing 3DS games and Wii games, and we can expect new titles developed for mobile. In a statement released by Nintendo, it said, "In order to create completely new game experiences for smart devices, all Nintendo IP will be eligible for development and exploration by the Alliance. As these consumers enjoy the unique kind of gameplay found only with Nintendo, they will have the opportunity to explore even more premium experiences on Nintendo's dedicated video game platforms." It's cool to see Nintendo games finally coming on mobile. For the longest time, they were just adamant about, no, we're not going to do phone games. You know, we're concentrated on the 3DS. We have our own mobile platform. One of my concerns is how they'll play. One of the main obstacles mobile games have is the lack of tactile feedback you get from buttons, which of course, phones don't have. So I hope we don't get like temple run style endless runners. Nintendo's known for innovation though, so when it comes to controller input, kind of with the Wii remote and 3DS, I think we'll see something interesting coming from them. I like to see like a Star Fox game that uses the phone's gyroscope and motion controls to pilot the R wings. Then that translate pretty well. A Legend of Zelda game that kind of plays like Infinity Blade, where you swipe on the screen and get sword attacks. That'd be cool. Or maybe even a touch-enabled Pikmin work pretty well. The other big news is Nintendo's announced next-gen gaming hardware called the NX. Not much is known besides the code name of that, and that it's a thing. Nintendo President Satoru Iwata revealed that the news of the upcoming dedicated game system during a media event just recently. You know what? My opinion, I don't think it's a new console. So I mean, the Wii U just came out. I doubt they'd be abandoning it and then making this announcement. Probably deterring people from picking up a Wii U if they know a new one's coming out anytime soon. Um, with the mobile games partnership, I'm guessing it could be like a tablet device that could run those games. All right, so that's it for the news. Hope you're caught up. Hope you're full. So this is something I'm doing at the end of the podcast. Something a little bit more fun, calling it the bonus stage. Uh, this it's always going to be something like a game, something fun, something funny. So this week we're doing video games turned into food titles, or mixing food and video game titles. Here's a couple I came up with: uh, Super Mash Brothers, Breads of War, Sushi's Island, Pokemon, The Order #2 with rice, Splinter celery stick with peanut butter on it, Grill Zone, Watch hot dogs. Could also be watch corn dogs. Hash droids. Devil may fries. And this is my favorite. Save it for the end. Burrito to Mineral. So if you have any suggestions, any titles you can think of, tweet us at Nerdwork Tweets on Twitter. Follow us also on Instagram at the Nerdwork, and also follow our Facebook page. There you'll see updates of whenever new articles go up and any cool stuff that just went up. Hope you enjoyed this week's podcast. If you have any suggestions, anything you'd like to see on the next one, just hit us up on any of those on the internets. Smoke signal us, carrier pigeon. We'll get your message. All right, guys, have a good weekend. Hey, let me know what you're playing. I just picked up Battlefield Hardline this week. Just started on the campaign. It's pretty cool. It's episodic. What's really cool is that when you go to the next episode, it kind of does like a TV show where it says previously on Battlefield Hardline. But yeah, anything you're playing, just let us know. Have a good weekend, guys.